Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. The debate is over, and the debate has been over since the 31st of May, where Paris Saint-Germain were crowned Champions League winners, spearheaded by Ousmane Dembele. Since then, I haven't made a single Ballon d'Or video, apart from talking about the top 10. How many PSG players do I want in the top 10, the top 30? But in today's video, we'll be going through Ousmane Dembele's 2024-2025 season and show and prove to everyone why he is not just this year's deserved Ballon d'Or winner, but one of the best Ballon d'Or winners in recent time. So, Ousmane Dembele, 2024-2025, 37 goals and 16 assists, compared to only 7 goals and 12 assists in the previous campaign. Start off the season with a goal versus Le Havre, and as you can see, the score was 1-1. Dembouz with an important goal, stat padding goal, assist here versus Montpellier, and another one. Belgium, huge assist, and Belgium, huge goal. Brest, we're down 1-0. Dembouz gets us back and gives us the win. Stade de Rennes, we're trailing. Dembouz gets the important goal. Stade de Rennes, we're 0-0. Dembouz gets the 1-0. Marseille, just a stat pad assist. Arsenal gives us the only goal of the game. Atletico Madrid assists the only goal of the game. Olympique Lyonnais gives us the first goal of the game. Monaco, we're down 2-1, makes us 2-2, and then gives us the winner at the end of the game. Monaco Trophée du Champion scores the only goal of the game in the last minute. Saint-Étienne scores the only 2 goals of the game. Manchester City scores the goal to create the comeback. Stade de Rennes 0-0 scores the 1-0. Stuttgart 1-0. Hat-trick, obviously, for Ousmane Dembele. Brest, another cheeky hat-trick for Ousmane Dembele. Then Monaco, Brest, Lyon. I mean, look at Dembele. He absolutely loves it. Stat pad goal versus Bréchouan. Lille, cheeky stat pad goal and assist, you could say. Goal versus Stade de Rennes. Brace versus Stade de Rennes. Huge goal in a 1-0 victory versus Liverpool. Huge goal versus Marseille. Huge goal versus Croatia. Dunkirk, we're down 2-0, and Dembele launches the comeback for Paris Saint-Germain. Aston Villa, good assist. Aston Villa, another good assist. Nice tries to come back in the game. Arsenal, only goal of the game. Arsenal assist in the other game. Inter assist. Bayern clinches the game. Madrid first assist. Madrid second goal. And then Spurs equalizes the game. When you look at Ousmane Dembele, he has so much GA this season. And when you dig deeper into his GA, you understand how important he is. That's why it's so infuriating for me when I see other people, especially PSG fans, saying, as long as a PSG player wins this, Ousmane Dembele is by far the most important player in PSG. Like, I understand we want to rate Hakimi and all the other players, but it's actually disrespectful to put them alongside Ousmane Dembele. I don't like Ousmane Dembele is clearly the club's best player and clearly the club's most important player this season. That doesn't take anything away from Gianluigi Donnarumma's campaign or William Pacho, Ashraf Hakimi or João Neves or Vitinha or Marquinhos or Nuno Mendes or Fabian Ruiz or Bradley Barcola or Desiree Doué or Khvicha Kvaratskhelia or any player. But saying that Ousmane Dembele is not PSG's most important player has to be the most delusional, disgusting take I've ever seen. Ousmane Dembele isn't just Paris Saint-Germain's most important player this season. He's the most important player in the world, and he's had one of the most important seasons ever. UEFA Super Cup, Coupe de France, Ligue 1, UCL, Coupe de France, Trophée du Champion. All of this, a lot of it was decided thanks to Ousmane Dembele. The goal versus Liverpool in the 1-0, the goal versus Arsenal in the 1-0, the comeback versus Dunkirk, the goal in the Trophée du Champion final, the assist versus Spurs yesterday. Ousmane Dembele in every single trophy we've won has been absolutely crucial in the biggest games, in the biggest moments, something that our previous main man Mbappe never was able to do. I still do not understand how Ousmane Dembele's season is underrated by people. I understand the fucking disgusting Barca, Dogmal, Rafinha Glazers, but it's getting to a point where it's absolutely disgusting. Let's take a look at Ousmane Dembele's GA. Bayern 1, Madrid 2, Spurs 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Arsenal 2, Inter 2, City 1, Liverpool 1, Villa 2. And you add upon all the best teams in Ligue 1. I think like 10 GA versus Brest, a bunch of GA versus Lyon versus Lille versus Marseille versus Stade de Rennes versus Arsenal. Like, Ousmane Dembele deserves so much respect for the season they've had. And let's take a look at it numbers-wise. 4,293 minutes played, 53 GA. That counts to a GA every 81 minutes on the field. And here is the stats compared to Rafinha, Salah, Mbappe, and Yamal. So Doesn't just have the trophies, doesn't just have the big game resume, but even GA wise, minus penalty kicks, obviously. I mean, Dembele's only taken one. It doesn't really matter when it comes to penalty. We don't even have to do non-penalty for them boys because that's how great him is. And Dembele is number one compared to, the Ballon d'Or attacker candidates. Ligue 1, Ligue 1, Trophée du Champion, Coupe de France, Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, Trophée du Champion, man of the match in the final, UEFA Super Cup final, in the man of the match in the final, Ligue 1 best player of the season, Champions League best player of the season. This is one of the best individual resumes in one season I have ever seen. Ligue 1 wins best player of the year, wins Ligue 1 Golden Boot. Huge for our Ligue 1 season. Trophée du Champion. It's only one game. It's a Super Cup game. Ousmane Dembele scores the only goal and becomes the man of the match in that game. Coupe de France, I mean, he didn't play as much as in other tournaments, but we saw that Dunkirk game. We saw when Dembele put us back into the game in the semi-final. And then the Champions League. Best player in the Champions League. GA in every single knockout stage apart from Brest's second leg where we won 7-0 and the first 1-0 versus Liverpool where basically every PSG player had it tough to score a goal because Alisson had one of the greatest Champions League games I've ever seen. Ousmane Dembele has been impactful. That's the thing. I talked before about representation. Like Ballon d'Or, they have Lautaro because Inter reached the final and so on. Dembele doesn't just represent PSG. Dembele is PSG. If there's any player you would remove from a team and you would see the biggest downfall, it's Dembele from Paris Saint-Germain. You can remove Yamal from Barca, you can remove Mbappe from Madrid, and they will still perform. But when you look at Dembele, especially the most important games, the 1-0 Liverpool, 1-0 Arsenal, take out Dembouz and it's not the same. It's not the same. I still do not understand how this season by Ousmane Dembele is getting disrespected. And when we compare to the best Ballon d'Or seasons ever, you can see how he stacks up. Only Lewandowski won 5 trophies in his Ballon d'Or season, which Dembele equals. GA-wise, it's lower than the other ones because he didn't play as many games and so on, as the other players didn't take penalties and so on. Won the UCL just like Ben's 2022 and other players. Didn't win an international trophy. Won player of the tournament, player of the Champions League, as some other players have done. Was not the top scorer in the Champions League, but won the best player in his own league, which only a few other players have done. This is one of the best Ballon d'Ors in the last 10 years. And I still do not understand how Ousmane Dembele keeps on not being unanimous. This is one of the most unanimous Ballon d'Ors I have ever seen. He's won everything. He has been impactful in every single game. Some people want to say, oh, PSG is such a great team, they're carrying Dembele. No, Dembele is carrying this great team. Dembele is carrying this great team. I still do not understand how you can look at all of these pictures, all of these stats. I mean, look at this. I can't remember the last time a player, first of all, played this many big teams in one season, but was impactful against all of them. UCL final, UCL semi, UCL quarter, UCL round of 16, Club World Cup quarter, Club World Cup semi, UEFA Super Cup final. And then Atletico and City are the only ones from the Champions League group stage. These are not just big teams. These are big teams in big games. And Ousmane Dembele has contributed every single time. I mean, Ousmane Dembele on the 22nd of September, when he lifts that Ballon d'Or, will be one of the greatest moments to be a football fan. To be a Paris Saint-Germain supporter. I mean, look at this. Look at this brilliance. Getting us back in so many games as well. I still do not understand. But Ousmane Dembele, what a season that you've had. And you know, me, someone that's always backed you, Ousmane Dembele, I always believed in you because I always saw the ability. I always saw the desire and the hard work, as we've seen in every single game. And you deserve it. There's no more. You're one of the most deserving Ballon d'Or winners I've ever seen. Both as a person and as a player. This trophy, I mean, it's so deserved that I can't even explain how deserved. I mean, I tried my best in this video, but there's still probably stuff I missed out on in this video. Obviously, Ousmane Dembele scored 2 consecutive hat-tricks versus Brest and Stuttgart. Only Messi, Ronaldo, Suarez, and I think Lewandowski or Haaland have done that in the past 10, 15 years in football. He's one of the only Ballon d'Or winners, as we saw, that has won player of the league and the best player in the Champions League. The only players to do so before is 2022 Benzema and 2020 Robert Lewandowski, two of the most deserved Ballon d'Or winners in the past 10 years. Ousmane Dembele. And make sure to check out a video I will leave where I did this. I compared him to the other 10 Ballon d'Or winners in a better way if you want to check that out. But Ousmane Dembele is the unanimous deserved winner. I haven't made a single Dembouz Ballon d'Or video since 31st of May, but we're back now to finish it off because the debate is over, has been over, and Ousmane Dembele has just been expanding the gap between him and that PR merchant. That's been it from boy PS Gent. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I mean, look at these pictures. And as usual, allez, allez, allez Paris.